a bitch.
That's right, we're back. Hi everybody, welcome back to another episode of Phantasy Star Online 2. I keep getting tempted to say New Genesis, but we're not actually playing that yet. We have to start from this title screen, but we're actually playing PSO2 Classic. So I have to cut myself off every time I'm about to say New Genesis. We'll get there eventually, in like 100 years at the pace that we're going. We'll get there. What's the rush? Once we're out of story content, I don't even know what the hell is left for me to do in this game, so... I don't know. We'll find out when we get there, I guess, but... From what I've seen so far, there won't be much left for someone like me, so... Not gonna rush it. Streamer mode is currently on. Good. That should be. See if this works. Yeah, I feel like this is what it was supposed to do. So there's, every time you start the game, there's this little tiny splash logo that appears on your monitor for a bit. It just says Phantasy Star Online 2 New Genesis version 2.
Notice. Signs have been detected on Omega. We're going to need your assistance, so get ready.
And then the game starts up. And so what I noticed is... Look, I'm not even in the gate area. I started in the last spot I was actually walking around in. Okay, see, that's something new I just observed right now, but it ties... I think it definitely ties into what I was literally about to say. Which is, let me go somewhere quieter. I think this is the last day for the Sonic stuff, too. Because they're having a maintenance tomorrow, and I think it's pretty much over. But, what I was saying was that I reinstalled PSO2 because I wanted to do my dailies yesterday on a different day, right before bed. I wanted to do some dailies. And the game just didn't want to work. It just kept, like, crashing and giving me tech issues.
Notice.
And
Signs
then...
have been detected on Omega. We're going to
Why
need
can't
your
you shut these
assistance,
guys up,
so get
man?
ready.
Next time that comes up when I'm talking, I'm muting the speakers and I'm muting my own, like, on the stream and for me as well, so I can fucking keep talking. I'm gonna do that right now preemptively because he's probably gonna keep yapping. There. So anyway, what I was saying is, I would notice that there was a lot of tech issues, so I decided to check to verify the files on Steam. And on 2 different days, it said there were 30 files that couldn't be verified, and I had to re-download them. The first time I did it, the game started working fine after. I was like, okay, it's fixed. The very next day, which was yesterday, it did it again. It didn't want to work. I checked again. It said 21 files were missing. I was like, dude, what is happening? And it re-downloaded them, and then it still didn't work. It downloaded the files, and then the game still wouldn't start up, and I just couldn't even do my dailies last night. I was like, dude, what the fuck is happening? So I got fed up with it. I uninstalled the entire game. And so I re-downloaded and installed the game all over again today, this morning. Thank God for fast internet. It only took like 30 minutes. But this time I didn't download the extra PSO2 data. Also, hi Peaches. Let me just get through my story here real quick. I didn't get the extra PSO2 like DLC. I just got the base game and that's it, like PSO2 New Genesis. I was like, let's see what happens. And the game is running a hell of a lot smoother now. I don't know if that was what did it, or maybe just the first time the game downloaded and installed, it just didn't do it right. Like, I don't know what changed. That's how tech issues are. But, like, the game is working so much smoother on the back end now. Like, whenever I try to start up the game, it's way less glitchy, it works more consistently. But something I noticed is the way I transition between New Genesis and PSO2 Classic now. Like, I every time, you guys saw this on stream, every time I would switch between the two games, I would always start in the central gate area when I would go to PSO2 Classic. And then this time I started in the fucking salon, which is that was the actual last place I was in, was the salon. Because I was, since I had deleted everything, I had to resave my character customization data for Leon and Zara. And so the other thing was, what you guys didn't see right now, is whenever I switch between the two games, it literally shuts the game down completely, and then it shows the little splash. I assume it's a game, people said it's something to do with Game Guard, like the anti-cheat that it has. It shows like the little splash Game Guard screen, which is just the NGS logo, more or less. And it starts up the game almost as if I had just launched it from Steam. And that's why you saw the Nvidia thing on the top right just now when we switched over. It transitions between games slower but more smoothly. It's hard to explain. And before, the way I had it installed before, it would transition quicker, but it was glitchy and would sometimes just like it was a little glitchy. I would always start in the gate area, and then on different days the game just wouldn't even work when I tried to play it. So I don't know. Maybe something to do with. First of all, I noticed, I guess you just don't need the PSO2 data, or maybe Steam automatically downloaded and installed it even though I didn't tell it to do that when I re-downloaded the game. I don't know. It's hard to check, honestly. It was easier to check on PlayStation because I downloaded it there as a backup in case it didn't want to work today. I was scared that we were going to have nothing but tech issues after what happened to me yesterday and the day before. So I downloaded the PS4 copy onto my PS5 earlier today as well, just to have a backup, and I already did the account link as well. Just in case, but I'd rather still play here because we're locked to 30 FPS, which is kind of a mess for my eyes after being used to like 60 or higher. And the graphics are better, like they're just better in general. But yeah, that's my tech issue story. I just felt like I had to get it off my chest because it was really frustrating. It was just like I was like, why can't I play this fucking game? And what am I gonna do when I have to stream later and it doesn't work? So I'm glad I got it sorted out, but I don't even know what changed really. Like I said, I'm just gonna guess that the first time I installed the game, it just didn't, for whatever reason, my computer just installed it in a shitty way or something. I don't know. And then the second time it installed more smoothly, so now it's working right. I really don't know. It's fucking weird. I'm just glad it's fucking working now. So let's get out of here. But yeah, back to Peaches. Snatcher's voice. Who is Snatcher? Is that a character? I'm guessing that's a character from a different video game. But if it is, I have no idea. Get the audio back. Here we go. You got me curious, Peaches. Who's Snatcher? Snatcher's a character from A Hat in Time? Never heard of it.
Notice, signs have been detected on Omega.
3D platform.
We're going to need your assistance, so get ready.
Jesus, dude. That announcement is some loud shit. Oh, it's Ayako again. We saw her dancing before. I like the tails.
Which quest are you up for?
SMH. I hear you yelling at me. I'm literally.
Which quest are you up for?
So much I don't give a shit. Oh god. Let's get back to the main story, shall we? Peach is over here like.
Shit!
Oh yeah, we're gonna meet a pop star idol from what I can see in this story information picture window. I think we're about to get a new waifu. And a lot more SMHs from Peaches, I think. I don't know. Alright, so we're starting a new chapter. I'd like to cut it off at those moments. Kuna, or Kuna is her name, I don't know. Says, let's go with cheerful vigor. Well, let's find out.
And now for today's topic of discussion. Yesterday, the singer Kuna was chosen to be the artist to represent ARCS.
Kuna, I got it.
Yesterday also marked the beginning of her highly anticipated ARCS ship concert tour.
To represent ARCS? In what?
Thanks for coming, guys!
Yeah!
I'm gonna share my heart and soul with you today. My encore goes on forever. So forget about your troubles. Follow your hearts and come with me. Shining, intense, and brilliant. Let's all have a great time.
Where the hell's this going?
Oh man, that Kuna sure is cute! Dang, I wanted to see her concert too! I'd love to meet her!
Okay then. Way too positive. Interesting. A traitor among us. Among Us! Oh my god, I should have added the Among Us, the classic Among Us sound effect to my soundboard. That would have been perfect right now. April 8th. What was the date on that last one? Did it even say?
Well, any word on Hadrod's location?
Oh, it's you again.
I'm guessing you have no idea where he is.
Well, I did run into
I can
him.
see it in your face.
But
Don't worry about it. It's the same for me. I'm not going to give up, though. I cannot. I can't. Not until I've stopped his traitorous heart with my own two hands. He betrayed us. Betrayed me. And then he just left. I'm going to make him pay, no matter what it takes. What? Why did he betray us, you ask? How the hell should I know? I wasn't there. But a traitor is a traitor. And I was told that Hadrid betrayed us. I guess
You
I
just
clearly
believed it?
never really knew him.
she's going based on hearsay, and yet she seems so incensed and passionate about the whole thing. Well, that's definitely gonna end well. Idle incognito. We're gonna meet Kuna. April 2nd.
La 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 la.
She's practicing.
La 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 la.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Hi.
Wait, what? Are you talking to me?
Yes. Is that surprising?
Wait, hold up. What's going on?
She's a little off the deep end, isn't she?
Well, I guess I'd be found eventually.
Oh, were you supposed to be hidden?
Did you want an autograph or something? Huh? You don't? Then why are you talking to me?
I don't know. You were just here, so I just decided to say hi. That's what I do.
I'm the talk of the town, with fans bawling their eyes out at all of my concerts. You mean to tell me you haven't heard of Kuna?
Nope.
You acting like you know me, then you don't know me really stings, you know? Don't do it again, Kay?
Oh. Doesn't like the cold approaches.
Well, anyway, it seems like you're the only one who noticed me, and I'd like to keep sneaking around for a bit, so keep this a secret, okay? In exchange for keeping my secret, I'll give you a free autograph whenever you want, but only once.
Only once, okay. Alright. I'll hold you to that, though. I don't know when, but I'll hold you to that. Hadrid and the girl. Oh, we're back to this. April 10th.
La 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 la. La 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 la. I mean, this isn't what it looks like.
Surprise, motherfucker.
You were singing. It's fine. Watch the fuck out! Oh! Well, look at who saved your life.
Hadrid? What are you doing here, traitor?
He was listening to you sing.
What are you playing at, saving me from a false spawn? You trying to get on my good side? To get me to forgive you? It's too late for that. Why did you betray us? Why? Hold it! Hadrid! Hadrid! Coward! Come back and fight me!
I think we have a very big misunderstanding right now. Well, we're back to Kuna. Front and back. Same day. April 10th.
Hey, looks like you made it back in one piece.
Yeah.
It's okay. I know what you're thinking. Don't fret. As you've probably guessed, I have two separate entities I portray. One is the singer, and another, who is currently chasing a dragon.
Wow, so you're the same person.
I must admit, I never thought I'd get found out by singing during a break, though. Does that make me a failure as a singer? Or a failure as a spy?
Neither. You're
Not
too
that
hard
it
on
matters.
yourself.
I'm not cut out for this mess anyway. I'm sure you've got a lot of things you'd like to say, but I have a favor to ask of you. Please, keep this a secret. Please?
Okay. I'll keep it. My lips
I
is
suppose that
sealed.
half-hearted reaction is warranted. I mean, I have been lying to you after all.
I'm guessing it was delivered sarcastically, which is fine. Because yeah.
But don't think you can spread this
He makes a
info
point.
around. Chances are they just nip it in the bud. That's how they always do it. I'm sure you're angry, but I'd like you to keep this quiet. For your own sake. If you do, we'll both be better off.
Okay.
It just goes to show that all of us celebrities have our little secrets.
Yeah. I'm not angry either, but
Consider yourself lucky that you're in on mine.
You son of a
Either way,
bitch.
I'm not going anywhere, so see you around.
bye.
The battle on Omega is currently in progress. I hope you'll all work together to halt its reign of terror.
Hadrid's thoughts. And now we finally know her name, Kuna. April 14th, 4 days later.
Hello there.
Yeah, we were just talking a few days ago.
Huh? More stuff about Hadrid? You sure are curious about him, huh?
Why wouldn't I be? You're obsessing over him.
He's a traitor. That's all you need to know. There's nothing else to say about him. He's just like me. He has no past to speak of, and blindly follows the orders he's given. There's nothing more I could tell you, even if I wanted to. No useful insights, no clues.
Think about if you were him. Put yourself in his shoes.
If it were me? You mean if I were to turn traitor, why would I do it?
Yeah, maybe he found out something hella shady.
Maybe if I were given an order that I couldn't comply
Yeah,
with.
like that.
An order that required me to become a traitor. Other than that, if I were ordered to betray someone. Hold on a second. The people who gave me the assassination order were the ones who said Hadrid had turned traitor. Judging from how desperate they sounded, it's probably safe to assume they at least believe what they told me. Whose order was it then? Who has more power than the overseers in the lab? With our current information, we're not going to get much out of conjecture at this point. And I still don't get why he didn't devour me when he was with those false spawn. And if he turned traitor, there's no way he'd forego the chance to take out one of his pursuers. Hadrid, just what are you thinking? What is going on?
How different her demeanor is depending on her outfit, right? The aim of the rampant dragon. Matoi! Wife of number 2. Haven't seen her in a long ass time.
Welcome back. I can see you're doing well.
Although Kuna's starting to become another waifu as well. I like her better in the blue hair outfit though, that we just saw her in, rather than the pop idol one. I think it's for the same reason Peaches gave. I like her being a little bit more like melodramatic, somber and serious maybe. But also the aesthetic, of course. The personality and aesthetic fits me better than her pop idol version. Matoi says, welcome back and see you're doing well, I'm glad.
I've been hearing stories of this huge dragon showing up out of nowhere, so I've been kinda concerned. How does it appear like that? Does it just cut through space? Is that even possible?
I mean, the false spawn do it.
Does that mean it could show up in the Ark ship too? I mean, wow. It doesn't make sense. If it can go anywhere, why not go somewhere isolated? Wouldn't it be safer then? Does it have some sort of goal? I wonder what it's up to. Maybe I'm just overthinking this.
We're all kind of wondering that. What it means to be an idol. April 16th.
Huh? You want to know why I'm a singer?
Sure. Her voice is so different in this form.
Well, you see... Wait, you already know the answer, right? I can't stand it when people ask questions for no reason. You better remember that. But fine, I'll answer. I became a singer because I was ordered to.
Wow, you do everything by the book.
On the plus side, this turned out pretty great. Most people let all sorts of information slip when they're talking to a celebrity. And once I get my hands on some juicy info, I slip into my other persona. So you'd better be on your toes around me.
Okay, loud and clear.
But I'd better take my own advice. That was definitely classified info just now.
Yeah.
What is it about you? When I'm around you, I find myself just jabbering away.
I said it before, it happens a lot. Even in real life. I'm actually serious about that.
Maybe because I don't usually get to talk to many people? Well, just keep it all under wraps and everything will be fine.
If I'm not the one yapping away, it's usually the other person feels comfortable enough to yap away around me for some reason.
But yeah, when I first started, I was just playing a part because I was ordered to. But now, I'm fond of the fact that my music makes people happy.
What started off as a job has now become her passion. Good for her. The best spy? Yeah, she lets slip like everything. Oh god, it's Risa. The yandere. My balls are about to retract into my body.
Why, hello there! I can see you're still alive, which means we can resume enjoying our little chat.
Jesus. Me right now.
Ah!
Were you part of the fight against that Dark Falls?
Yeah. This is one occasion or type of situation where making other people feel at ease and comfortable enough to open up around me is probably not a good thing. Because I'd rather not hear some of the things she tells me. Scares the shit out of me. So you climaxed. Good to know.
And the Ark's response to it was so very delightful. Before I realized it, I was wearing the biggest grin I've ever had.
He's practically spelling it out, Peaches. I can't just not call it out.
You are twisting.
That singer's concert. Do we call it deception or propaganda? Who knows? I find myself feeling like I was adrift. I lost myself to all that idiocy. I'd have never thought I'd do that. They want people to forget all of the bad things in life and enjoy the concerts. But that's not how things work.
Unfortunately, no.
At the very least, it's not for me. How could I possibly forget those baddies that I dearly, desperately need to murder?
Jesus.
Don't you agree? You do, don't you?
Jesus, man. She's like, you want to see the life leave their eyes as well? He's entertaining, at least. He's starting to grow on me just because he's very entertaining to talk to, being all yandere. I will say. April 15th, 10 a.m. Everything always happens around noon.
You again.
Mm-hmm.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Is it that out of place for me to be here? I joke. The reason I'm here is pretty obvious, isn't it? Hadrid always shows up anywhere there's a ton of false spawn.
Yeah.
So he'll be here sooner or later.
That's the only reason you're anywhere.
So let's do this. I want to end this here and now.
Kunan Kasar Arc Ship City area.
Uh-huh. It's you.
Hey, what's up?
Dylan!
Khasra of the Council of Six. What are you doing here?
That's not much of a hello, Kuna. I'm in the middle of a mission just like you, that's all. However, it's rare to see you teamed up with someone else. And this one of all people, too. Feels a bit like fate.
That doesn't actually surprise me. But you know each other thing. What are you doing here?
Now, there's no need to be on guard. This is simply a duty given to me by ARCs. More importantly, have you come to stop that rampaging dragon?
Yeah.
There appear to be reports of it being detected with the Sphere Arena at the center of the city area.
What? What's he doing there?
Yes, it's very strange.
Zodiac! Hey, long time no see, buddy. How you doing? Also, what do you mean did I summon you? What did I say?
Currently, that building is only being used to promote a certain idol. It suddenly appeared there despite there being no false spawn about. Honestly, it's hard to get a read on what it's after.
Oh. The idol? Is that Una, maybe? That would make perfect sense.
Could that mean that maybe...
Yeah, Hadrid's your #1 simp. Is he there to rock out?
You may be right.
Look at this
Taking
dude.
his previous actions into account.
You heard the voice clip? Oh, that's right!
Dylan!
I almost forgot that was your name, Zodiac, yeah.
You son of a bitch.
Oh my god.
If we play a song at the Sphere Arena, we may be able to stall him for a while.
I sense a quest battle coming.
A song, you say? Huh. How very poetic. though it is the kind of thing you'd come up with. All right, allow me to accompany you. You must hurry to the arena. Now go.
I owe you, Khasra of the Council of Six.
Don't think too hard on it. I just find it convenient to have you in my debt.
Right on. Well, welcome to the stream, Zodiac. Good to have you. I hope you're doing well. Peaches, that goes for you too. I know I was busy talking about tech issues that happened to me off stream earlier. But I hope you're also doing well and having a good week so far. What? Jesus, dude. So much has been happening. I almost thought it was Tuesday. It's fucking Monday. A reason for Rampage? Well, direct continuation. What is the next expedition? It's Ghost Exploration. Okay. Trying to keep that in mind. 1 hour later, 11 o'clock.
Can the two of you hear me?
Moshi moshi.
As we'd hoped, the rampaging dragon has temporarily roosted inside Sphere Arena. I don't know how long this song will hold its attention, though.
It's alright. He won't budge as long as he can still hear the song.
There is something else I must relay to you two. It's related to the reason why the mysterious rampaging dragons are multiplying in number, and what caused Hadrid to go on a rampage. Allow me to start from the end. There were traces of extremely inhumane experiments being carried out in the laboratory. At first, the artificial draconian was the subject, but they were unable to contain it, and it went on a rampage. As a result, they turned to people as their experimental subjects, since they're easier to control. This alone would be alarming, but as the experiments progressed, the ones involving human or draconian test subjects became ever more cruel.
Yeah, Zodiac. This one has voice acting for like every single cutscene, and it definitely has a bigger budget than Phantasy Star Universe had. Phantasy Star Universe only had kind of like FF14. It only had voice for some cutscenes, but not others. But then the next major expansion, Ambition of the Illuminous, which was the entire like second half. Well, episode 2 and 3, let's put it that way. Yeah, it had like literally no voice acting except for that. I kept calling her the AI VTuber. The chick who would give us like the news updates on what was happening. They only saved it for those scenes. But yeah, this one actually has voice acting for like every single cutscene. As the experiments progressed, the ones involving human or draconian test subjects became ever more cruel.
The particulars of these experiments were lost, likely destroyed. But enough information remains to paint a broad picture.
Yeah, it's so much nicer, Zodiac. Like, it is very nice to not have to be running my voice ragged dry, having to read everything. Ambition of the Illuminous was... That was a journey. That was a trek. I had to do so much goddamn voiceover work on that.
In the end, their research never really made headway. Artificial draconians escaped too easily, and humans had limited use. And then, an accident happened. A new experiment that was meant to be performed on a human was performed on a certain draconian. Hadrid instead.
How'd they fuck that up?
The results are, as you know, Hadrid's latent power went out of control and the laboratory was...
It was meant to be performed on a human?
Yeah.
I know. No, I heard what happened. I remember it.
I really love her design. Her outfit is so
destruction of
badass.
the lab. Hadrid's rampage. The inhumane human experimentation. No. I don't care about any of that. Hadrid. He sacrificed himself to protect me.
Now she knows the truth.
Then I expect you will put everything into this upcoming battle.
Come on. Hadrod's waiting for us.
And there it is. The first parting. The marauding dragon Hadrid overwhelmingly preferred to attack False Spawn despite his deranged state. As the great dragon appeared in the city area, Kuna addressed Hadrid with impressive confidence. Okay, before we start, let me feed the mag. I've been caught off guard with that a couple times. Okay, let me get a proper weapon to do so. Gotta go to the shopping plaza.
What do you require?
First, let me sell this crap. Get rid of that. Wait, what?
Thank you very much.
Oh yeah, it does change a little bit. Okay, give me these knuckles. Yeah, the cheapest thing I can see right now. 3 of these. Oh wait, what
I look forward to your next visit.
What's the mag stats at? Oh, never mind, we gotta feed him monomates. Or else his deck's gonna go too high. There we go. This is Sonic music, yeah. So they're celebrating Sonic. Sonic's birthday was apparently within the last couple weeks at some point. So they're having a crossover event where they promote Sonic, the Sonic franchise. So you're hearing the music of Station Square from Sonic Adventure.
What's the good word?
Here, I'll show you this real quick too. Because they're doing it in the other game as well. The sequel MMO. It's really cool that you can play both games. You can switch back and forth between Phantasy Star Online 2 and Phantasy Star Online 2 New Genesis. It's really neat that they didn't just like shut down the previous one. They kept them like within the same engine, so they're compatible with each other, and you can just make a character in one and you'll have it in both. And there's like so many things that you can like... Oh yeah, mostly your character design, everything. But yeah, see, in this game with the obviously enormous graphics upgrade, they got the event here too. We got Sonic over here, we got the Chaos Emeralds floating around, there's Shadow, we got Amy, Tails, Eggman, Knuckles over here. We got pop star idols that are not related to Sonic. But yeah, that's the Sonic event stuff. We just came here for, you know, research purposes. Nothing else. I can't use this right now. I got caught! Peaches saw everything. Caught in 4K. Yeah, I wanted to show Dylan the Sonic decorations. I think it's pretty cool. I've always been a Sonic fan since I was a kid. I've always liked Sonic more than Mario. Thinking back as an adult, maybe it's because Sonic's like personality, along with his traits of, you know, being able to run really fast, and but mostly his personality kind of like,
I hope you'll all work together to halt its reign of terror.
It embodies like freedom, like loving freedom, and that's something I've always kind of enjoyed, especially as a kid. So, Jesus, that announcement is some loud shit. Like, he has that very laid-back, positive, freedom-loving attitude. That kind of struck a chord with me, so. Oh my god, Peaches, you're right. Mario doesn't even, yeah, because Mario doesn't even talk. Zodiac says for science, yes. I had to take the picture of... Okay, that's actually a little freaky. Nobunaga. Yes, I had to take those pictures for for science. Yes. I'm not taking a picture of that one. She's a little.
Which quest are you up for?
That's not my thing. That one's not. That one didn't hit a chord with me. That one was not. That wasn't it for me. Everybody's into, you know, everybody has their own preferences. That's definitely not mine.
Which quest are you up for?
Alright, first parting, let's go. Marauding Dragon Hadred overwhelmingly preferred to attack False Spawn. Got that. Despite his deranged state, as the Great Dragon appeared in the city area, Kuna addressed Hadred with impressive confidence. Trying to make sure I don't forget anything. Yeah, we're good. Mario has more personality in spin-off games and yeah. The 11:20. This is 20 minutes later from the last cutscene.
Hadred.
Yeah, I like how Mario's personality is in Super Mario RPG. The Super Nintendo.
The pain is thick in your voice. I can't bear to hear it anymore.
You did a 180 now.
Just tell me one last thing. What in the world are they doing in the lab?
Trying to fuse false spawn with people?
I'm not much of an assassin. But to what purpose were my missions? That's not it, is it? That wouldn't drive you to this. So,
Luigi's
tell me
underrated,
why,
I agree.
Hadred. What were they planning on doing to me?
This boy just...
Fucking pissed.
You really are just going to be selfish and secretive to the end, huh? Foolish boy.
Luigi's at least pretty funny.
Emergency! Code Q!
Speaking of Sonic, oh, this is how you celebrate Sonic. Holy shit! Now, normally I'd celebrate, but this is kind of sad, honestly. It took us 40 minutes, apparently. Yeah, the wrist blades are the best. Like, her design is fucking awesome. I want her outfit. I haven't made my female character alt yet, but I would definitely want that outfit on her at some point. Probably in different colors to match her, but you know. Yeah, that outfit and those weapons. Alright, so he didn't die. It seems like he just ran away. Did he run away?
Though, I suppose it might be more specific to say I let him go. But don't worry. I have no intention on losing him. If an assassin loses their target, it only causes them unnecessary woes in the future.
A love of song. Wow, we're just glued to the hip to her for right now. We're doing so much shit just involving her right now. I like it. Because she's only been like here and there in the story as this mysterious background entity we occasionally ran into. I like that we're finally like going through her whole like character arc. And like I said, she's been kind of growing on me. Because I know I said that about Risa, but like her in particular, I was like saying earlier, she might become waifu number 3. I think I might actually already like her better than Matoi. But that's because Matoi really just hasn't done much of anything. She's just been kind of sitting in the hospital the whole fucking game so far. But definitely because of her design in the blue hair form that we just saw. I really like her character design. So. I don't know what that means, PSO terms, but... A love of song. Oh, we get her alter ego now. April 17th.
That reminds me. Have you ever seen me perform on stage?
Yes, I did, on TV.
You've only seen a broadcast? I suppose that'll do. I don't get to talk to many people, so tell me what you thought of it.
You could just be an asshole and be like you were awful. What should I say? You did sing pretty good. You knew how to dance, yeah. I can either just summarize it saying you're good, or I can be specific. You're a great singer.
Oh, you think so? Thanks.
Yeah.
Though, if I'm being completely honest, I'm not a big fan of this whole pop singer stuff. Sorry to ask you this. I don't know. Even if someone compliments what I'm doing, it never feels real. It feels like another person is doing all this by taking over my body.
Because of the persona shifting?
I sometimes find myself wondering just who it is up there on stage that everyone's watching. Who is it that they're cheering for? But the music itself, that's different. My voice doesn't matter. What matters is that the music is coming from within me. Yeah, Hadrid really liked listening to me sing.
He did.
I don't understand who I really am, but I always loved to sing.
Clementine is making a PSL2 server? They're making a private server of this game, basically? Even though the official one is still here? Interesting. Oh, they aren't doing anything with it. What's the point then? But when PSO2 goes down, they probably want to be ready to spin up a private server. Oh, okay. So if they're just kind of getting it ready, like, as a background thing, why did they announce it? Or how did the information of this come to light? Or like did they announce it, or did people just find out, or what's up? Cry of Determination. Kuna's better personality. Though she's not bad as the pop singer, you know, but obviously I like this personality better and her look as well. And this kid, a floating continent. April 22nd. With the Nintendo Switch 2, something's gonna happen? Oh, that sounds ominous.
Hadrid, you don't need to come out. Just listen to me. You've always been selfish and reckless. You say stupid things without thinking, and you're a stubborn, block-headed oaf. So I get why you did it.
Lip sync on that.
You thought you were doing it for me. But you did it without asking me first, right? Idiot! I can't believe you'd do something so stupid! No one asked you to do any of this! No one wanted this to happen! But did I ever say anything? Did I ever complain? Don't just make selfish assumptions about me! So what if the mission was risky? So what if I could have died? It's nothing I can't handle, you idiot! I'm older than you! Why would you think it's okay for you to butt in like this? What? Do you think just because you're huge it'd be okay?
Holy shit.
And all this led to is you getting targeted by both Arcs and the Photoners. I swear, you're such a blockhead!
Well, she's finally letting it out.
It's time to put this to an end, Hadrid. It's my job to dispense with traitors. So I'm afraid I have to do away with you. Those are my orders.
Didn't want to leave anything unspoken,
Sorry for the rant. The next time we meet, I'll have to put an end to all of this. Thanks for your help.
That's the way it's gotta be. A final farewell. Kuna stood upon the cleared stage of her own volition, not as an idol, but simply as herself. She had arrived before Hadrid and was now preparing her final performance for him. Damn. This is tragic. Not sure if they announced or if it's simply been mentioned by devs in passing. With the Nintendo Switch 2, something is gonna happen because they opted out of the Nintendo Switch original? Wait, so they're gonna do like a private server that's on a console? On the Nintendo Switch? Or are you guys talking about the official... Are you guys talking about Sega? They could have made a Phantasy Star, but with the Nintendo Switch 2. I think we're gonna get a new Phantasy Star. Peaches... yeah, I'm with you, Peaches, actually. I don't think they're gonna... how old is New Genesis at this point? Like, because when you guys said PSO2 gets shut down, I'm assuming you guys meant Classic, like they might stop supporting this, the Classic, and New Genesis is the only officially supported title. Because New Genesis seems... Isn't it only barely like 5 years old? Like it came out in 20... No, not even, right? Like, didn't it come out in like 2022 or 2021? As far as I know, New Genesis isn't that old. And it's... If it's running on the same engine that they have PSO2 Classic on, I don't see why they would discontinue supporting PSO2 Classic. If they can basically kind of almost be like the same game, the way they're running it now. So I don't see them making a new Phantasy Star MMO anyway. for like another good handful of years, honestly. I wouldn't expect that for... Assuming this game came out in 2022. I wouldn't expect that for at least 10 years after its original release date, so... Oh yeah, I wouldn't expect that until like 2032, maybe? Then again, technology advancing the way it is now? Who knows, right? Maybe not. But yeah, that just seems like it would be a very short lifespan for New Genesis. A PSO1 remake remaster does sound far more likely to happen rather than a sequel MMO. And yes, it was 2021? Yeah, okay. So yeah, exactly. I wouldn't expect a new MMO this soon. It's only been literally 4 years. Like I wouldn't expect a new MMO until 2031. Assuming the world is even stable enough at that point. But yeah. Alright. Let's give Hadrid the final farewell then. Let's see him off to where he's gotta go. 13:30. April 23rd. Oh shit!
Hiya! I've been waiting for you.
Waifu number 1!
Surprise, motherfucker!
She's here!
Hmm? Oh no, I don't personally need anything from you. I'm just the messenger.
Fuck! Damn.
That girl Kuna sent me to give you a message. She said to tell you that she's going on ahead of you to set things up. Rila was sensing something too, so she's out there running around. Looks like I'm the only one who isn't really.
Oh, so Rila might join us for this?
Though, I'm not terribly invested in figuring out the root of what's going down either. All I can tell is that whatever happens will probably be tough on you and that Kuna girl.
No shit.
Though, you are a good-natured person, which is probably a big problem for the girl.
Listen, it's for science. I like how she just called me a good-natured person right after I did that.
Don't act surprised. You're a pretty easy read. Anyone who looks at your face can tell.
Oh, thank you, wifey.
Anyway, she has something to overcome, so she went pretty far in there.
She went pretty far in there?
So if you intend to help her, you better hurry and join her. It isn't my place to get involved. There's no reason for me to. Heck, doing so might even be considered a little uncouth.
Yeah, I getcha.
Sorry, I didn't mean to ramble like that for so long. You should head out. Keeping a lady waiting is even more uncouth.
She knows, yes.
You should get going. I'm going to...
What are you gonna do?
I suppose since I'm one of the few who knows what's going on, I'll take it as my duty to pray for your safety.
Oh, thanks. You're gonna see me off. Even Dylan's like, bruh. Bruh. Man, my pictures folder. Truly the most uncouth behavior, yes. I am very uncouth. Aki says, Falspawn and Draconians are fighting in our path. They're all worked up from battle, so they might come at us. Did you support them? Okay. The most uncouth behavior. That's what happens on this stream. Nothing but uncouthness. What would Aki think of that behavior? I don't know, it's a good question. I think I'll save that question for pillow talk. Oh shit, I hit the wrong button.
You bastard! Son of a bitch!
pillow talk. That was great. Doesn't want me to attack the Draconians, but my weapon kind of it has a wide range. So it's just kind of they got hit earlier and I was like, oh, I guess I am supposed to kill him? No, I'm not supposed to. But then they still attacked me too though. So it's a little like
Surprise, motherfucker.
Emergency!
oh, good to know Melita's still here.
Emergency! Code! Attack!
Okay, so the false spawn readings are getting much stronger.
Yeah, nice one! You did it!
It seems like we should continue to advance while presenting a united front with the Draconians. I mean, I'll try not to hit them. Break out of isolation. Yeah, I did that already. I kind of wish it didn't just let you target them, because they're gonna get hit. Like, my weapon is just too indiscriminate. See what I mean? Like, it's just... I got poisoned!
I got poisoned!
Yeah, that did it. Okay, so they don't actually try to attack me. But there's still friendly fire on.
Emergency! Code! Attack! Completed!
Fuck!
Fuck!
Katridransa says we are different, but we can fight together. Any adversity can be overcome. You are also our brother. No matter what happens, our bond will continue forever. Hey, we're bros now.
Son of a bitch.
Area 3. I hear Kuna, she's singing. No wonder the music went quiet. gonna make this hurt, aren't they? April 23rd, 1400 hours, 2 o'clock. Even in this form, she can sing.
Hadrid! That's right. Yes, I get it. I do. Even if you don't have a voice, I understand you. Come to think of it, even though you and I were raised like siblings, we've never really fought, have we? I suppose you not being able to speak probably helps. Even so, I feel like we get along pretty well. We were together during times both happy and sad. We complemented each other's weaknesses. We always have. But as you can see, I can handle things just fine on my own. So you don't have to worry about me anymore. It's time to close the book on this, Hadrid. I'll do it for you. I'll make it quick, quiet, and peaceful. Just like an assassin should. I want you to go on one last rampage! A tempest that will shake our core! Your audience may only be the two of us, but you should still be bright, intense, and brilliant! You and I live in the shadows. All records of us are erased. So make sure those here to see you remember you for all eternity! That's what it means to be a celebrity. It's what I aim for, and what you've been helping me attain. As Kuna's brother, you have to make sure that you remain in our memories. A memory that can never be dull, or fade. I'm going to need your help, too.
I know.
I am Kuna, the secret Zero member of the Council of Six. And I will finish my mission by finishing you.
Nice. They started the count at 0, so there's actually 7 of them. That's pretty cool.
Emergency code Q.
So I was gonna say this during the... I didn't want to interrupt the cutscene, but I noticed her blades basically make... Like, her weapon resembles Hadrid's arms, essentially. Because Hadrid has blades on his arms. They're a part of his body, unlike, you know, her, but... The concept is what I mean. Be careful, Kuna. Holy shit. Oh, fuck. We both got knocked the fuck out.
Completed.
Poor Hadrid, man. He deserved better than this. He had to kill her own childhood sibling. I think he's calling for you.
Huh? What is it you're trying to tell me, Hadrid?
Sing that song once more.
Finally spoke.
You finally learned to speak. And that's the only phrase you know? Idiot. You're so stupid. Really.
Radishi's dying.
Truly idiotic. Very well. I will sing you as many songs as you'd like. My audience may only be you and Hadrid, but that is all the more reason. You hear me, Hadrid? You'd better listen to this. Don't you dare fall asleep on me. This song is for you. And only you. I'm thanking you, but can you hear me? I'm asking why, here's my song, but I'm singing it broken here. If I could, I'd turn around, and you'd be standing there. How could it be we were so close, but now you're nowhere to be seen? I'm loving you, but can you feel me? Through my voice, through my heart, heavy now, can you feel my pain? Not once, not evermore, I'll feel your touch no more. Is this a lie, just a bad dream? No, I can't go on, no, there is no way.
This is how they send it off. It ends with it making us cry. Assholes, man. He wanted to go peacefully, listening to her sing. Is this still the same voice actress singing? Also, hi, Potate at me. This is an interesting spot to end this episode. Now we're hearing studio quality produced. The studio quality produced version of the song. Hello. I had to break the sadness speeches. I was gonna end my stream right after this, so I'm glad we actually reached the end of episode 1. It's a fitting stopping point, honestly. Yeah, Kuna's definitely another waifu. For sure. I think she replaces Matoi. Aww. Come on. They really had to make it hurt, didn't they? Hey, at least that last one was a wholesome picture, Peaches. Yeah, I lost points. I still got an S. I lost points because I accidentally killed some of the Draconians. Oops. Damn. I guess the first quest for episode 2 is going to be Unforgettable Will. And we're with Kuna again. So it's like Kuna just suddenly became the main character of this story out of nowhere. In the last like chapter. It's like the whole thing's been about her now. Out of nowhere. Oh, we still don't know what the hell happened to our boy Zeno. He's still missing. Oh, one acceptable photo doesn't excuse the others. Yeah. But to me, they're all very much acceptable. Oh, whoa. First parting and the final farewell. There it is.
Which quest are you up for?
Wait, no, we're still on episode 1. I was lied to. Your opinion is noted and disregarded. I was lied to. I thought that was the end of episode 1. People be lying. But it's whatever, who cares? I'm glad there's actually more to it. I'm glad it keeps going. I'm glad it's looking like this game is gonna have a lot of longevity for me. We're gonna have... like... and thank God it's voice acted. Whew. If the game is this long, which it should be, this is 10 years worth of content, right? This game came out in 2012 or something like that? Yeah. And then New Genesis came out in 2021, 9 years later. So yeah, this is like 9 years worth of content. It better be long. But that's cool, because I like that. I like that there's a lot to this. But what I was gonna say is I'm relieved to know that it's like 99% voice acted. Because if it was this long, if I realized we were gonna go through 9 years of story content and I was gonna have to voice act it like Ambition of the Illuminous, holy shit, I'd be like, fuck! Thank God. Thank God they actually put voice acting in this, because, whew. Like, imagine if... Again, right now, FF14 is like about at the same point, what, 9 to 10 years worth of story content? And those cutscenes are long as shit compared to this. If that didn't have voice acting, there'd be no fucking way. I'd still be on my first playthrough. But yeah, I like it.
Anytime.
I like that this game it's got longevity. We're gonna be here a while. I don't know how much story content New Genesis has gotten in the last 4 years by comparison. But the fact that we still have all that content after this means we're gonna be streaming PSO2 for a long time. Yep. This is good shit. I like it. PSO2 Classic's probably gonna be like... oof, at least 50 videos. Probably way more from what it's looking. The way it's looking right now. I wouldn't be surprised if if just PSO2 Classic alone goes into like the 100+ videos. Especially right now that I can only do like 1 to 2 hour streams at the moment. It probably will. And then New Genesis will probably just be like another 50, depending on how much story content they've added. Still, I like this. I'm excited. I'm looking forward to the rest of this. The story's been gradually getting better. We're getting more character developments, and there's a lot left to it apparently. There's like a long way to go. So I like it. I like it. Good shit. Alright, so we're gonna leave it there. We'll let Peaches get some neck stretches in from all the head shaking. From all the SMHing that he's had to do because of my naughty behavior. And I will get back to some IRL stuff I gotta take care of. But yeah, as I always like to say, thank y'all very much for watching. I appreciate the support across Twitch and YouTube. We'll find somebody to raid in a second. But until then, please do take care of yourselves. Stay safe out there. Don't die. All that good stuff. And until next time, I hope you all have a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, and good night. And I will see you next time. My poor neck. Yes, I'm sorry, Peaches. I'll get you some icy hot for your neck. While I take more pictures of Kuna and Aki or something. That's the wrong button. I almost hit the wrong one. There we go. That one. Alright. Take it easy, everybody. I'll drop it off. Like I usually do. A few seconds of silence to cut the video. And then we'll find somebody to raid. I'll see you in a bit. Bye, everyone. I'm gonna be taking all the pictures, Peaches. You can't stop me. You can't stop me!
You son of a bitch!